For the past 55 years, Settlement Housing Fund has created and sustained high-quality, affordable housing that fosters thriving communities across New York City, from Fordham Heights to Crown Heights. We work with residents and an array of partners to ensure that our buildings are not only well-maintained places to live, but include amenities and services that promote education, wellness, and housing stability for the long term. We talked with some of our partners about the work on two of our current projects, Harlem River Houses and Weeksville Place, which honor the heritage of two historic Black communities where residents fought for access to decent housing and where we have the privilege of bringing new and renewed homes to hundreds of households.
Harlem River Houses is a perfect example of how the Settlement Housing Fund is a paragon of excellence. It represents what is achievable to the extent that you're mission-driven, care deeply, but also have a set of skills and capacities that are on par with any affordable housing public benefit development corporation in this nation.
We very much wanted to be able to play a role in transforming public housing developments, bringing in new capital to buildings that had been cash-starved, and really improving the quality of life for public housing residents.
So HDC has a role of being the primary partner to the New York City Housing Authority. And the beauty of being able to do this work is that you preserve this for the next generation of families to do exactly what the prior families have been doing and growing up together in a community that you know, in a community that you love.
Our success in revitalizing Harlem River Houses has a lot to do with an engaged tenancy and development partners who share our commitment to creating transformative outcomes for the community, including 693 renovated apartments, new windows and building systems, and the rebirth of the expansive grounds with new landscaping, playgrounds, and public art.
So Harlem River is the first federally funded public housing development built in New York City. There was a vision behind how that came to be. And there is a vision behind how we are here today looking at this beautiful rehabbed campus.
I hope that the contributions that Settlement Housing Fund has made to a place like Harlem River Houses means that this community is going to continue to thrive.
Just as Harlem River Houses represents the preservation of a historic development, Weeksville embodies the creation of new opportunities within a neighborhood rich in heritage.
It is the not-for-profits that tend to focus on the most purpose-driven type of development, the type of development that serves the communities and the constituencies with the greatest need.
Weeksville Place will meet the need for high-quality, energy-efficient housing with indoor and outdoor amenities for 45 seniors, individuals, and families, including households leaving shelters in another historic community.
I tell people this all the time. My family moved to this community in 1934 during the Great Migration. The uniqueness about Weeksville as a community is the history of Weeksville. The fact that this was one of the first towns in America where free Black Americans were able to settle and build schools and churches and businesses. Being able to fund the Settlement Housing Fund for this particular Weeksville project was just a labor of love.
Bringing Weeksville Place to life has benefited from an array of public and private investment and a collaboration with thoughtful partners who shared our commitment to providing seniors and families with high-quality housing and communal spaces that include a rooftop terrace and backyard garden.
Quality housing matters, safety matters. Beechwoods started in the mid-1980s, and actually, our roots are in affordable housing in the outer boroughs of New York City. So it's amazing to finally see it coming to completion here at Weeksville, and I'm grateful for SHF being there and their experience because they've really guided us through this process, both here in Weeksville and with the Melrose Concourse projects up in the Bronx.
New York's affordable housing challenges remain significant and complex, but through collaboration with our many partners and engagement with the communities we serve, we will continue to grow our portfolio and development pipeline to meet the high standards that Harlem River Houses and Weeksville Place exemplify.
And so my vision is to make sure that we're getting more affordable units into that completed stage so families could walk into units like this.
The main value that connects us all is a sense of community and what community really looks like, and that no one person should be more entitled to a beautiful home, a safe neighborhood than anybody else.
The work that we do matters, and it's extremely satisfying because at the end of the day, we know that what we're doing has a deep, deep impact in the city and into the many communities that call New York City home.
At Settlement Housing Fund, we're grateful to all of our partners and supporters who make it possible for us to create and sustain quality affordable housing, along with opportunities for residents and neighbors and communities across New York City.